All right, good morning. Rise and shine once again. All right, sanitation safety team, I hope all is well. Professor Little touching base, reaching out to you here in the discussion of OTJ on the job training protocols #1. Get excited. All right, hopefully get a chance to smile and laugh at these videos, but I want to make sure some sincerity here. All right, in basically OTJ #1 is all about COVID-19, coronavirus, and basically the environment, the industry that work in hospitality, culinary. All right, so OTJ #1 is all about what you're responsible for, what you're held accountable for as a professional, whether it be employee, manager, owner, operator someday, and how it parlays into is always the restaurant that you own and operate, that you work at. What are you basically held responsible for and, of course, accountable for by the Department of Business and Professional Basic Regulation. All right, and that's where we are in Volusia County. So be mindful. All right, all of Volusia County focuses and everything kind of streams down. All the licensing, all the permits, all the most likely complaints, unfortunately, they do happen, but also the rules, regulations flow down from the Department of Business and Professional Regulation. All right, and they come basically stream down from Tallahassee. All right, therefore, basically everything's written rule-wise in the county level. It stems from the state. So what you might hear that's going down to basically Miami-Dade County or over basically in Tampa or in Orlando or anywhere else in Georgia, Iowa, Ohio, New York, really truly, dial in on Volusia County. That's what basically the environment, or is always getting your restaurant physically sits and resides at, and that's what you basically need to abide by. So that's one of the OTJ #1 is make sure you know where your restaurant's at. Is it in Brevard? Is it basically in Volusia? Is it in Flagler? Is it basically more towards the west, Lake County, so forth and so on? And those are the rules and regulations from the Department of, again, Business and Regulation. All right, basically I want to make sure as always the links are in the bottom of this that you need to know and apply each and every day. Some of the biggest one I want you to know about, first and foremost, your employees got to mask up. All right, front of the house, back of the house, whatever it may be, owners, operators. I don't mind if you go this way. You could do basically this component, but I need something over. Your nose, always again, ears, mouth, you name it across the board. Let's find and make sure we do that. Second one is 6 feet apart, social distancing. All right, that's where you truly have to limit your capacity indoors. All right, indoors, be mindful about that. Indoors, limit the capacity indoors, and outdoors, you're more than welcome to have as much as you'd like, but again, still with that 6 feet basically capacity. So understand and apply that, all right, throughout all that you have. I want to see stickers on the floors if it's something grab and go. I want to see basically tables 6 feet apart. I want to see division there. I want to see employees with masks. All right, now everybody asks me about gloves. I don't mind, as always, again, the gloves are not mandatory, but I would like to see them, especially with back-of-the-house employees and front-of-the-house employees. When guests come in, especially nowadays, they want to feel safe. And when they want to feel safe, they look at the environment that they're in, the people that are in that environment, basically. And that's where they see masks and they see gloves. That gives them 2 check marks, 2 basically, to me, eases of concern that they feel safe is always getting with this environment, where it's a sanitary moment where they can say, you know what's going to be served to me, what's going to be provided to me is done so, and all that they can control as a restaurant. All right, and that's where you truly have to get a chance to know and get a feel for where your employees are at, where your supplies are at, where your resources are at, where your protocols are at in the restaurant you might work at or want to work at in the near future. All right, on the academic side, when you do come in on campus, whether it be now in summer B or fall A or fall B, same components. Got to mask up, glove up, and we go the nth degree. Even before you get into the kitchen labs, all right, we're going to take your temperature. You're going to ask basically components a lot of questions, fill out a questionnaire. And that's where truly we go to that next level because we want to keep each and every one of our basically fellow Falcons, whether it be classmates, teachers, chefs, professors, staff members, we want to keep everybody safe. And that's the only way we're going to break through this COVID-19 and get to some hope where the light is and find a way through it together. All right, locked in, hand, shoulder to shoulder, going about this the way that we know, with all we can control. All right, and that's where, again, OTJ #1. Look at the links below, follow them, look at them. Maybe it's always you have questions, concerns, post them. If you have any questions about COVID-19 and coronavirus and how in particular parlays into academically and professionally, let me know. Post it to the discussion as well. But again, OTJ, make sure we're masking up, make sure we have one of these 2 components, make sure we're social distancing in our restaurants, and finding ways, if you want to use gloves, put them into action as well. We want to put basic forth always. In a restaurant, we let our employees know we're going to keep you safe while you're working here, and of course, more importantly, our guests as well. When you come to our restaurant, whether it be for coffee, whether it be something brunch, lunch, breakfast, dinner, you're going to do so in an environment that's safe and conducive for your overall health and wellness 100% of the time. All right. I wish you all the best. Hope you enjoyed OTJ #1. All right. Best wishes. Take care. Have a great first week, team.